Welcome back everybody to the Inboden's channel. Today we're going to show you how we prepare our Marrow Braised Tuscan beef shank and how you can cook it up into a delicious meal at home. Today's recipe calls for 1 Inboden's beef shank, 2 pounds of Spanish onions, half a pound of cremini mushrooms, some rosemary, salt and pepper, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and 1 cup of beef broth. Our team of butchers here at Inboden's has over 100 years of collective butchering expertise and experience, which means we do all the heavy lifting for you. Even if you come in and you don't see a Tuscan beef shank ready to go in the case, it's absolutely something we could prepare right at the counter. Now that we've got that femur carved out, we can go ahead and take it back to the saw to get at the marrow inside, and while we're doing that, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about this particular cut of beef. The shank is the upper leg portion marked in red on my chart here, and as you can see, it's responsible for bearing all of the weight of the meat above it. Anytime that weight shifts, whether it's lying down, standing up, running, or coming to a sudden stop, the shank is part of a muscle group that's almost constantly being used to handle all of that weight and momentum. And this has given it a very bad reputation for being a very tough, very dry piece of meat. The secret, of course, to getting around this is reintroducing moisture back into this meat, which is what we're doing with the bone marrow, the mushrooms, and the olive oil, but the other part of it is cooking it low and slow to really let the heat and the moisture get into those muscle fibers and turn this into a piece of tenderoni. Now that we've got our shank prepared, we can go ahead and cut our vegetables, and then we're going to put the shank right into the oven, uncovered at 450 degrees for 15 minutes. When it comes out, it's going to be golden brown. We're going to take the rest of the Spanish onions and the cremini mushrooms and put them into our pan, along with 1 cup of beef broth. Once you're done with that, you can go ahead and cover your pan and put it back into your oven. We're going to reduce the heat to 300 degrees and we're going to leave it in there for about 4.5 hours. And this is the result when it comes out of the oven. And now you can see our mushrooms and our onions, along with that bone marrow, have all cooked down, and the meat is so tender that it's just coming right off with the twine. This is what we call tenderoni here at Inboden's, and this was absolutely delicious. If you're thinking about picking one up, stop by Inboden's today and we'd be happy to make you one. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and if you want to stay up to date on all the latest Inboden's content, be sure to ring that bell. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.